Hello, hello, it's Jennifer Long again here from Be So Inspired, and today I'm bringing you a quick little fun tutorial to make your own homemade little mason jar pin cushion. It's a wonderful little pin cushion here on the top, and then inside you can throw all of your little threads or scissors that you need, and you can take it when you're sewing on the deck or sewing on the couch or wherever you're sewing for your little projects. So let's get started. Okay, what we need is, we just need a little scrap of fabric. So this is a new line from Riley Blake Designs. It's called Hidden Cottage by Minky Kim. It's really cute. It looks like little hexagons, but it's just a cheater print. We need a circle of felt. This is Benzie felt, and it's the same size as the inner circle on your mason jar. You're going to need a mason jar. This is a really antique one. It's called Jewel Jar, and it was made in Canada. You need a little bit of a fiber fill or polyester fiber fill stuffing, a hot glue gun, a pen or a fast fade pen, and a pair of scissors. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our fabric, and using our pen and our lid. Okay, so unscrew your lid from your jar. So what we're going to do is trace our lid on the fabric, and we're going to leave a good 2 fingers or a 1 inch on either side because we're going to use that to fold over after. So just trace your lid first so you have a nice circle. And you know where your line is. Good. And then taking your fabric scissors, you're going to just give yourself about 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch is fine, and trim all the way around your circle. And I'm going to come from the other side. And so it doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to get hidden underneath the mason jar lid. So you have your trim there, and then you have about 3/4 to 1 inch around your circle. You're going to take a little bit of stuffing and put it on the inside. But stuffing really compresses, so this is not quite enough. I can maybe squeeze it in my hand. I'm going to take quite a bit more because we want a nice poofy lid. So I'm going to get quite a bit more and squeeze it in my hands and put it down there. So it looks like that's too much to start, but believe me, it won't be. And then you're going to take your lid and press it down on the top. My hot glue gun is already prepping here. I'm going to keep pressing and keep tucking it in. And I'm just going to go do the 2 sides first. So taking my hot glue gun, I am just going to glue around this side and pull this side. Keep pushing down with this hand and pull this side over and catch it. I don't want to burn my fingers, so I'm just going to use this side of the lid to push it down. Good. Now that it's cooling, I can really make sure it's worked and flat. And then I'm going to pull it really taut, really nice and tight. Keep shoving that stuffing underneath. It seems like a lot. You're going to pull it over. I'm going to have to put quite a bit of glue over there to cover that space. And I'm going to fill this in. Make a little triangle of hot glue. And pull that over. Again, initially I'll just push down with my lid. Good. And the wonderful thing about hot glue is it dries so fast. So you can see it's already getting kind of a bump to it. It's wonderful. It is exploding out the sides, but that's okay. We're going to push it in here. So starting on this one side, it's glued nice and tight and it's dried so fast. Pushing in on this side, I'm going to do this third side of it. So covering from this corner over, and I'm going to just pleat it here and pull it over. Pleat and pull. And again, it doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to keep pulling until it starts to dry. There we go. It already is. And it's folded over here now a couple of times, so I'm not going to burn my finger by pushing. Just careful for any glue that's exploding out the edge. And then do it again on this side. And pull it down and around. There, keep pulling. Oh, I did get my finger a little bit. And just pull it down. Good. So it's going to look like that. And we're going to keep going all the way around. So we're going to do the other side now. I made sure my stuffing is pushed in. This is your chance to see if you push your stuffing in, could I use a little bit more there? I feel like I could even use a bit more. So I'm going to take a little bit more in there and push it in because I want to have a nice high pin cushion at the top. Good, so I'm going to really push it in and then hold it down when I push, and I'm going to do this 1/3 section again. And pull this part over. And again, over. Nice. And then this is the last one. You can see that my stuffing is exploding out. Good, and we're going to push it in. All the way in. And then I'm going to get ready to pull it over, but first I'm just going to make sure that it's going to fit nicely. I'll put the glue on it. So it's really simple. If you're using a hot glue gun with children, just be careful for them burning their fingers and yourself as well too. And I'm just going to go around the whole edge here and make sure it's pulled nice and tight. And there's no extra glue on there rolling off. You can see some of it's just drying and rolling off. Good, so it's nice and round and it's ready to go. So this is the top of the lid. I'm going to flip it around. This felt piece that is the size of your inner circle is going to glue on the back, and that's going to just finish it off so it looks nice and finished and there's no raw edges. So I'm just going to put my hot glue all the way around and a little bit in the middle and flip it over. Center it. I'm going to turn it over to push so it goes nice and flat. Give it a good little push and squeeze. Good. And back over, and then just smooth it out. And there's my cute little lid with the hexies. Good. I'll put it inside here. See how it pushes out so nicely. So before I get started, I am just going to put a few of my pearl cottons in there, my scissors, and my thimble. I'm going to screw the lid on and put a couple of pins in the top, and I am ready to go sewing anywhere. So thank you for joining me today for the little mason jar pin cushions. You can do any size. Now you'll never look at your canning jars the same, and take them anywhere you want to go for quick and safe on the go sewing. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me today, and have a great sewing. See you soon.